behind us. I forgot to ask you about your shout-outs, but you good, money. You have any shout-outs?
Oh, I'm all good. I'm good.
Yeah, you chilling. Okay, so we have At Last in here. What's up? That was the music that you were listening to, and that was the faint voice that you heard in the background?
Yes.
Okay, so you got to move up.
That was the faint voice you heard in the foreground.
Okay, so we have At Last in here. So how did you really get that name, At Last?
I gave it to myself.
Yeah.
It is a double entendre.
What?
Yeah, look it up.
Break it down. Break it down.
Nah, it's I used to go by a different name, and if you know me for longer than say 6 years, then you know what that name is.
I've known you for 50 minutes.
Then you don't know that name. And then I outgrew that name in more ways than one. So Atlas is the Greek titan, and he was the only titan that wasn't cursed to Hades when they tried to overthrow Zeus. And so he's the one with the globe on his back.
Yes.
And as an artist, we all take on that responsibility of taking on the quote-unquote weight of the world on your shoulders.
Okay.
And so that's where the first part, Atlas, comes from. And then At Last, I took off the T and added the apostrophe. And At Last was my declaration of my coming of age and outgrowing the old name. So I put the two together, and it's At Last.
Cool. So, like, who are your influences when it comes to music? Because I'm listening to your music. I'm like, she doesn't really sound like anyone out right now.
Good. I don't want to.
Yeah.
You know what? Most often I get compared to Light, and there's quite a bit of MC Light influence in my music. Mostly like the storytelling. I'm a big fan of Jay-Z, and I like a lot of old stuff like Al Green and Patti LaBelle. Some of everything, really.
So you're not listening to any new stuff right now at all? Is there anybody new that you like? Is that hard? Is it a hard decision?
Yeah, a little bit. Not really.
No Drake?
No standouts.
I'm not gonna say Nicki because I'm just gonna get barraged.
Nah, I mean no real standouts, honestly. Maybe some in R&B, but no real.
R&B? What you messing with in R&B right now?
Well, I mean, Trey Songz is doing his thing right now.
Yeah, it's a crack album.
And I mean, one album that got a little bit of shine for a little while, but I feel like it kind of flew under the radar a little bit, was Jasmine Sullivan's album.
Yeah, I liked it.
And I don't know. I still listen to like Lauryn Hill, like that stays in heavy rotations. So it just depends.
So, question about your music, like what type of music do you make?
I call it intentional music.
Is it protest music? Like
no.
Just get up out your seat?
No, like I said, I call it intentional music. The idea is to evoke some specific emotion. And so I set out to make you feel something or make you think of whatever the topic is in such a way that makes you say, never quite thought of it that way. That's really it. It's not that complicated.
Also, where are you from? Are you
from the XBX.
We're from Queens.
Put my X up, even though it's radio.
I mean, they can still see it on the video camera.
Oh, well,
you're not supposed to be twirling. You can't twirl around too much.
I know.
You don't want to get the back. But also, like, I'm gonna play one of your songs, and we're gonna get back to a major issue. Why you're a personal trainer at Fat Boy Radio. But
right.
You gotta cover the NYC.
Oh, yeah,
you gotta cover it a little bit because you know you
free
kind of
advertisement over here.
No, it's just like my kryptonite. You know, I don't like being in the gym too often.
Oh, okay. Is that what that is?
Shut up! Don't judge me. Cool. So, you know, maybe we're gonna talk behind the scenes about maybe even getting you to be my personal trainer. I need to lose like 40 pounds back in the front. Cool. So let's get this. I ain't no rapper.
Yeah, man.
Can you introduce this like it's like if it's 106 in Park, but it's the Fat Boy Radio version?
All right. So Fat Boy Radio listeners, this joint right here is called I Ain't No Rapper, and this is kind of a little stab at the folks out there that's rappers.
Damn, are you trying to invoke beef?
Nah, not me.
Yeah, I see you put your head down. I don't know. So let's get into this. I ain't no rapper. At Last, not Atlas. Let's get into it. I ain't no rapper. Okay, so that right there was I Ain't No Rapper from At Last.
At Last.
If you're not a rapper, what do you consider yourself? Like an MC, a lyricist?
Oh, so you wasn't listening to the song. I said an MC, an artist even. Nah, you know what? That song is really about, it's about painting a picture as far as whatever type of artist you are.
Yes.
It's pretty much the same thing. Whether you're a visual artist, an audio artist, like whatever your niche is, or niche, or however you choose to pronounce it, that's what art is.
Okay.
And so if you're not approaching music or whatever your chosen art form is, if you're not approaching it with that same idea, then it's not art.
Okay. So who do you really think is doing art right now?
As far as music is concerned?
Yes.
I think well, not right now, like at this moment, but
What about Nas?
Kanye. Yeah, definitely.
Nas and Bob Marley? How do you feel about that?
Yeah, that's a dope joint.
You looking forward for that?
Yeah.
You are, Joey?
I mean, just the whole concept, like, yeah. Yeah, I mean, like, how could you not be looking forward to that?
I'm semi looking forward. I'm looking forward for that Kanye. Did you like the last album?
I saw what he was trying to do.
I asked you if you liked the album, yes or no.
That's my answer.
I like the album. I'm not gonna front. You have to be in a very depressing mood.
I didn't
to listen
dislike
to it.
the album.
Huh?
I didn't dislike the album.
Just give me the runaround. Okay, cool. So, like, is those the only two? What about Will.i.am?
I can appreciate it. It's not my personal favorite, but
Yes.
I definitely appreciate it. I mean, I would say that's art.
Mhm.
There's a whole debate about rapper versus MC and rap versus hip hop and all of that, but I mean, all of it is hip hop. If you go back to like Fresh Prince and Jazzy Jeff, they were just having fun. Like, all of it is hip hop, really.
So the question I have for you, like, have you released mixtapes and albums?
No.
Not yet.
I released a mixtape in overseas called
International.
No Last Name. And then right now I'm working on a mixtape called 1616s, Songs I Should Have Been On.
Yeah, I peeped that. Like, so what songs you think you should have been on?
Well, without giving away too much, some of the
Give us a little
it's
bit.
like all different genres. Like the one I just finished writing on the train over here was to Carl Thomas, Summer Rain.
Summer Rain?
Yeah.
Yeah, that was an ill song, man.
Yeah, but it would have been better if I was on it.
Damn,
And then like Britney Spears, Toxic.
Yo, Toxic
That
was a hot song.
needed in that last verse though.
Yo,
And
Toxic
then,
was a hot song.
Let's see. Yeah, just all different genres across the board.
So how many songs are gonna be on this mixtape?
16.
16.
Yeah.
And it's gonna be just different. Is it even gonna be rock tracks on there? Like, are we gonna see on some Coldplay or a little something?
I'm jumping across all different genres.
That's dope. Maybe
if you appreciate music in general, then you'll appreciate.
You gonna be on the Taylor Swift joint? We belong to you?
You gotta listen. You gotta check for it. You gotta check.
Yo, I like that Taylor Swift song.
I'm taking requests. If you feel like there's a joint that I should be on, or that deserves a verse, not necessarily from me, but it will be from me. Hit me on the Twitter @Polaris, POLARYSS.
Cool. So let's play one of your songs. Actually, matter of fact, like, so who are you really want to work with, actually?
I like I said, I often get the MC Light comparison, so it would be dope to be on a track with her. I'm a Alicia Keys fan, so I would like to do a joint with her. Homeboy Sandman, and Kalei all day.
Yeah, she's dope.
And I mean, it's too many to even name, but as far as commercially, the major folks that I would want to work with are Light and Jean Grey, definitely.
Jean Grey's dope.
Yeah, but I would have to be on her joint because she would outshine me on mine. And
Really?
We don't need that.
I like how you just try to prevent a Jay-Z Eminem moment.
Yeah, I don't need that in my life.
So we're not gonna, so you try to be the best on every single track.
This time around. Later on, when I don't need my MC ego stroked so much, then I'll invite people. You know what? Matter of fact, Homeboy Sandman, you're gonna have to hold out for the next joint too.
Oh man, your homeboy's gonna be tight.
You're gonna have to hold out for the next joint.
Okay, cool. So we're gonna play one more song, then we're gonna just prepare for the freestyle.
Word.
Yes. So you might hear.
You know what?
It's a double play.
I think you should replay that I Ain't No Rapper joint.
Are you trying to? Is this subliminal? Is this for somebody?
Well, it can't be subliminal if you just gave it away, man.
Don't judge me. Okay, so let's get this. I Ain't No Rapper. She's talking about somebody. I hope she's not talking about me.
No need to visualize, open your eyes, behold a masterpiece. Cause every time I open my mouth, I feel the tapestry. It's difficult, but try to accept I ain't no rapper.